What the fuck is up, guys? I got a lot of responses already, so this is gonna be the first official video. Very first, no intro, just pure shit coming from my mouth. Y'all ready? All right. So basically, got a lot of responses. My favorite ones, or not my favorites, but ones I'll choose from the top of my head right now that I can think of, was women, Gigi Allen, the scene, like the Valley scene, with music and shit. Um, Dennis's breath, people that I just loathe, racial slurs. So I'm gonna do a few that I can remember. If I forget yours, then there will always be room for you. You just gotta remind me if I forget. So let's start off with let's see. Let's start off with Gigi Allen because why the fuck not? All right, so asshole. Obviously, I mean like he's just he's just fucking weird, man. Like, all right, his music went hard, goes hard. It's neat. It's pretty fun to listen to. The thing about his music though, like he didn't just want to shock people, but like he really meant what he was saying, because he was actually doing what he said. Like like he would talk about like fucking like animals and shit, like he actually would, or like raping women and shit. Which I mean, overall, his message that he put into his music, not the stuff he said specifically, I somewhat understand because like every artist, like they have a point of like why they're doing it, right? Like even the shittiest of people, which in this case he is. Um, I when I see his interviews, like I get what he's saying, like, but in he's just like really extreme about it. Like he's doing the shit. He's trying to prove a point in an asshole way. But yeah, him not killing himself on stage and instead of overdosing kind of says a lot. Like, but hey, he's like trolling people to this day. So yeah, okay, that's Gigi Allen. Music goes hard. Is an asshole. So all right, what's next? Women. Um, I mean, well, I'm a heterosexual guy. Uh, just because one person that's female pisses me off doesn't mean I'm gonna like get pissed off at all of them. Like, bro, like girls are always like fucking like shitting themselves. Like, all right, like I mean that just takes common sense. But like people that hate women, like that sucks. But like, hey, that's you. Um, I have nothing to say about women. It was just weird. Um, but yeah, most women in my life, uh, they're really funny. They're just funny. Yeah, like they're not really bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I met bad people, including women, but like from my experience, like uh, not trying to go all stereotypical either, but like guys, like from what I've seen, guys are more like assholes, and they're both assholes, but guys show it more, but girls show it less. But they think they talk more shit. Like they're just quiet about it. Not saying all of them, just what I've seen so far within my life. That can change. All right, next is Dennis's breath. Lately, with Dennis's breath, I pointed it out. I have a really strong like scent in my nose. I get it from my mom actually. Like I can smell like really weird shit that no one else can, which is really weird, but I just don't know how to describe it most of the time. But like anyways, I have stronger scent, right? But I don't know if it's just me. Definitely shouldn't be, but like Dennis's breath. Oh my god, bro. Like that's like Drew and Jade like fucking combined. But not even Jade Butterman's breath smells like shit anymore. Like Jesus fucking Christ. Like alright. But I've noticed like recently Dennis's breath hasn't been as bad, like, Like it's funny cuz like Carlos R and Axel have been calling him out a lot because of his breath, but I don't even smell it anymore. It's so weird. But yeah, okay, that's gone. Let's do racial slurs next. Um, my favorite racial slur is probably spick. I mean, yeah, I'm Hispanic, and it's funny because I'm not a Spanish speaking person. I just have it in my blood. Um, uh, Also, by the way, Hispanic is like a lame term because, I mean, it's, it was the way it was labeled, it was meant to label, like, Latinos and stuff during Reagan's era, but it just sounds weird, but it sounds funny, so it's okay. But spick is just a funny word. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really want to say the N word here because surprisingly, a lot of people are like getting are finding out about my account, which is really fucking weird. But like when it dies out, because right now like the hype is like decent, but like it'll probably die out at some point. Then yeah, sure, I guess. But yeah, I say it, but like I don't want to say it on the camera because people fucking take everything as an insult. It just with everything, it just depends on how you say it. Personally, racial slurs don't bother me, and but I understand it bothers certain people. And in my opinion, those certain people that do get offended by racial slurs are just pussies. But that's just me. But at the same time, I'm not saying that like being offended is like wrong, but it depends on like the level of offensiveness like you take. All right, like don't go on like a fucking like huge like fucking rant because someone like went blackface or something. Like when they didn't even intended it to be. Like you guys already know. Like I don't even need to fucking talk about it anymore. Um, what else did I get? The scene. All right, the music scene. All right. Well, the San Fernando Valley music scene. It's really fucking good. It's sick. Um, and unfortunately, since like we're in a part of LA County that is really populated, but like nothing ever gets passed outside the valley. Like over the mountains, nothing from the valley goes into the rest of LA County. Like we're just doing our own thing. So like no one really fucking knows what happens here cuz it's like really small. I mean, it's big, but like it's just like I don't know, the valley's weird, but the music is really good. It's really fucking good. Um and I would like to thank Josh for getting my fucking band into the scene. I appreciate it a lot. If I never complimented your death shirt, that would have never happened, and I would probably not have found out about all this music shit. But yeah, thank you, Vulgar Vomit. You guys are really cool. Shout out. Please follow Dreadband on Instagram, Vulgar Vomit. That kind of bothers me. Like our mouths are literally wrapped around your cock, and we don't have a follow from you guys. Jesus, I'm kidding, but no, follow us. Okay. What else did I get? I'm trying to think. I'm sorry. Um, global warming. That was one. I mean, okay, that's kind of boring. And since like I'm a boring person, like it's just gonna be like okay. At this point, I don't know who's gonna be like still watching this, but okay, global warming. Let's see. Uh, I'll be honest. Like, I know what it is. It's obviously true. Like I mean, like there's so many fucking studies of it. Like I'm not like gonna say I'm not gonna deny it. Like if anything, I have more information to like back up on like why global warming is like legit than like say like it's not. But yeah, global warming kind of sucks, man. That shit's lame. Uh, but all right. This is the very first official video, but It won't be as boring as me just talking. If something crazy happens, I'll film it and talk about it. So yeah, fuck you all.